Greetings, Republicans of Texas. I'm Rachel Malone with Texas Firearms Freedom, and I'm inviting you to join me at the SREC meeting December 2nd and 3rd. What the heck is a SREC? It's a state Republican executive committee, basically the board of directors for the Republican Party of Texas. Each Senate district in Texas elects a male and a female member every state convention, to represent them on the SREC. And all of those SREC members from all over the state join together in Austin 4 times a year. Now, why should you care about their meeting? Let's back up for a minute. Remember how we did this great thing at convention and we made constitutional carry a legislative priority? What we actually did was to direct the SREC and Chairman Tom Meckler to utilize party resources to promote and support passage of these legislative priorities. Getting constitutional carry passed was fantastic, but the job isn't done. We've got to see this thing through to the end. We need to show up at the SREC meeting to see how the SREC will implement, how they will use party resources, how much will they use, how will they get this job done. That's why I'm inviting and asking you to join me in Austin December 2nd and 3rd at the Wyndham Garden, Austin, at near 71 and 35. That's in South Austin. Just like at convention, we can't really tell you what's going to happen. I can't tell you what's going to happen at this meeting, but I can tell you some things to expect, some things to watch for, and what we hope will happen. So what to expect? On Friday, December 2nd, expect committee meetings around 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. There will be many different committees meeting. One of them should be the Legislative Affairs Committee. This is a temporary committee that's been set up to start looking at these legislative priorities and say, how are we going to use our party resources? What could we do? So I want to show up to that meeting. If you can't show up to anything else on Friday, try to attend that one. We don't know now when it is, but when the official meeting call comes out, that will be on the schedule. On Saturday, December 3rd, expect full SREC meeting all day, starting around 9, going through late afternoon. At that meeting, expect to sit there in the room and listen to a lot of things that you really might not care about. But also, watch for any talk about the Legislative Affairs Committee. Look for a bylaws amendment to establish the Legislative Affairs Committee as a standing committee. That would be a permanent committee. This amendment states the new permanent committee would be authorized to work with party staff and Republican members of the Texas state government to promote passage of legislation crafted in support of the legislative priorities of the party. This would definitely include constitutional carry. My opinion is that we need this committee to be established as a standing permanent committee, and so I want the bylaws amendment to pass. Here's why I want that committee. Its purpose would be to advocate for these legislative priority bills, to provide information to the public, and to actually go and provide official testimony in favor of these bills. I want a standing committee set in the bylaws so it can't be dissolved on a whim, and also so that there's a dedicated group of people on the SREC with the purpose of promoting and supporting passage of the legislative priorities. Please join me in Austin if you can, December 2nd at the Wyndham Garden, Austin. What if you can't come? Can you still help? Of course you can. Tune in to the live stream December 2nd, December 3rd. Check out the link in our video. Even if you only turn it on for a few minutes, it really helps that the SRE sees that people are watching, people care about what they do. Thank you, Republicans of Texas. You're doing great things. Let's keep this ball rolling. I hope to see you in Austin December 2nd and 3rd. Thank you for everything you do to secure the blessings of liberty to our posterity.